hear art, think of the image that pops into your head. Now, I don't know what image popped into your head specifically, but I can almost guarantee you it wasn't AI generated. Why is this? Well, AI generated images, or AI art, is not real art. It doesn't meet the basic definition of art. The way AI learns and in turn generates these images is plagiarism. And unlike art made by living, breathing humans and artists, AI art is incapable of being copyrighted. But let me move back to my first point. AI art does not meet the basic definition of art. When you Google art definition, the Oxford Language Dictionary's definition is the first one to pop up. Now, the Oxford Language Dictionary is not only backed by Google as a trustworthy and reliable source and dictionary, but Harvard as well. And according to the Oxford Language Dictionary, art is the expression or application of human creative skill. Emphasis on the human part. Other basic art definitions usually include the words imagination, emotion, and feeling. All things that as of 2024, November, AI is incapable of doing and having. Moving on to my second point. The way AI learns and in turn generates these images is plagiarism. Now, for AI to learn, it needs some kind of source material. And there are two ways AI usually gets this source material. The first one is from a database filled with thousands, sometimes even millions of different illustration, art, and pictures, usually copyrighted. The other way it gets its source material is from the internet. The AI will browse certain social media platforms and get their source material from there. Now, that the AI has its source material, it then learns by recognizing and replicating the artistic styles and techniques of their source material, usually without the permission of the original creators. Now, when you copy or replicate someone else's work, even if it's the tiniest, little, bittiest piece of someone else's work, without crediting them or their permission, that is plagiarism if you try and pass it off as your own. And there's actually been a few lawsuits in recent years because of this. I'd like to note specifically Getty Images versus Stability AI. And Pennington Law, an international law firm, wrote an interesting article about this very case. And according to Pennington Law, in January of 2024, Getty Images commenced legal proceedings in a high English court against Stability AI. Why did they do this? Well, Getty Images found out that Stability AI was using their copyrighted images to train Stability AI's AI. Moving on to my last and third point, unlike art made by living, breathing humans, AI art is incapable of being copyrighted. Now, when you create something new, totally new, and out of your own original ideas, it is automatically protected under copyright. Now, there are other ways you can make this copyright stronger, but generally, as soon as you create something new and you put it on paper or you put it into the world, it is protected by copyright. So, why wouldn't AI be able to be protected by copyright? Well, according to the official Copyright Office of Washington, D.C., copyright protects the original works of authorship as soon as an author fixes the work in a tangible form of expression. Like I stated earlier, the way AI learns and generates these images is plagiarism, so there's not really any original authorship. The lack of human authorship and an author putting something in a fixed place is also another reason why AI is unable to be copyrighted. There's not really any human input in the creation of these images or art. In conclusion, I am aware that AI is still pretty new. I know it's going to grow in years, and in my opinion, I do believe that AI can be used as a tool to create art, but it itself is unable to create art. It has to be a tool. This is because AI art does not meet the basic definition of art. The way AI learns and in turn generates these images is plagiarism, and unlike art made by living, breathing humans, AI art is unable to be copyrighted. Thank you.
These are my flashcards. This is just the basic definitions of art and then the words that are commonly used in other basic definitions of art. Then we have the copyright, according to copyright, blah, blah, blah. And then we have the way AI learns and generates these images. We have Pennington Law, Getting Images versus Stability AI, and according to, this is the direct quote,